Hello everyone. First one, comprehension passage. As usual, we'll discuss only synonyms, antonyms. What is the meaning of the word enriched? Enriched means elevated, develop, improve. These are the synonyms for enriched. Enthusiasm means full of energy, not related. Ensured means making sure. First one, third one, same meaning. Vigor, enthusiasm, same. Full of energy, full of josh. Enhanced can be synonym to the given word. Prodigy. Prodigy means extremely intelligent child. Clever child is called prodigy. So what should I take? Answer? Enhanced. Progressively enriched in oxygen 18. Answer fourth option. Second section based on one word substitution. I met a boy who sat on the lap of his mother giving responses to the questions asked on world geography at the age of 6. At the age of 6, he is answering the questions on world geography. The boy was clever, wise, intelligent, educated, prodigal. All these are synonyms only: clever, wise, intelligent, educated, prodigal. Just now I have mentioned the prodigal is nothing but a child which is more intelligent compared to his own age group. So more intelligent than his age group, his or her age group is called a prodigal. Fifth option. That was Sunday. Mr. Raju got holiday. He decided to watch the cricket match. After 30 minutes, he went to theatre. See, first he wanted to watch cricket and ₹100 for wallet barking. Mr. Radha was rich, definitely foolish, stupid, foolish, stupid, same meanings. Answer 1, 4, 5. Rich, innocent, lavish. Lavish means spending more. Spending unnecessarily more is called lavish. All thumbs different, thumbs up different. When it comes to dancing, is all thumbs means it does not dance well. How many of you don't dance well? People look at your dance and they feel full comedy. What is this? Who will call it dancing? They laugh. Poor Bob cannot play the piano at all. He is all thumbs. Mary is all thumbs when it comes to gardening. So 3, 1, 4. 1, 3, 4. Answer third option. Except second, remaining are correct in terms of the given idiom usage. Get through. Get through means like experience a bad phase, a difficult part. Experience a difficult phase or bad phase or boring phase also. My mother went to the kitchen through the backyard. No, this is not idiom, this is a phrasal verb. We got through a lot of work today. We had to experience a lot of work. Okay. She had to go through the ritual of kissing the toys before her son would go to sleep. Kissing the toys, maybe. Parents went through an acrimonious. Acrimonious means bitter. Bitter. So, do we have 2, 3, 4? Yes, no? No. 2, 3, 4 option is not there. Definitely first one is wrong. So we got through a get, got. Go through, went through. Now these two are, see, actually it's rather than get through, go through is a related one. What is given in your handout, go through or get through? Get through means only this is correct. But do we have only two options? If all are correct, this is not suitable. My mother went to the kitchen through backyard. Through means backyard staircase. Staircase dwara vellalsi vachindi. Here through is different. Here it's a phrasal verb. Here it is a phrasal verb, not idiom. He is going through a shortcut way. He is not experiencing bad time here. So what would you like to take? Where is that? I'll accept one. Oh, it's your, it is there in your hand. Oh, go for that. Shot in the arm. It is like a motivation, shot in the arm. Actually, patting on the arm. You know, if you do something good, somebody says, good job, keep it up. This is shot in the arm. The chief's unexpected praise really gave my floundering project a shot in the arm. Okay. Boss appreciated, so project got good motivation. The pep talk, small talk was a real shot in the arm for all the guys. Okay. Receiving his first award was a shot in the arm for him. Okay. A good test grade was a shot in the arm. You can take all, fifth option. Get into a row. Get into a row is nothing but get into a fight. Get into a fight, get into a tussle, get into kind of argument. Now they have got 5 champions in a row, not related. That idiomatic meaning is not applicable. He has the habit of getting into a row over a trivial matter. Trivial matter means silly, unimportant. For unimportant matters, he gets into a row. He gets into fight, okay. Lucille smiled gently at 5 little graves, all getting in row. Graves are getting in row. You know, grave. Samshan. Samadhi. Samadhi ni grave antamu. There is another grave. Grave means severe, serious, severe. This is different. This is adjective. As a noun, she smiled gently at the 5 little graves, all getting in a row, small victims of no. He felt at ease because it was his last day at school. It was last day, so he felt very comfortable. Even if he did wrong, he would not get into a row. So you can take second and fourth. Do we have 2, 4? Slip off. Leave without being noticed. Leave without being noticed is called slip off. And another meaning, getting separated. Getting separated from attachment. Getting separated from an attachment is called slip off. Slip off your shoes, okay. I felt really comfortable in the group of strangers, so I slipped off when everyone was distracted. Now, I leave. How many of you do not like mingling with people? When more number of people are there, I don't like. I don't associate. I want to be alone all the time. Then you slip off. We decided to skip the meeting and slipped off to movies instead, okay. Left to movies. I reached for my ring and I slipped it off. I was reaching it for it and I slipped it off. All were correct, fifth option. Now we need to find out which sentence is grammatically correct or wrong. Grammatically correct. In life we play many roles, but there is one principal role that we share in common, that is to be best human being possible. We play V1, okay, many roles, but there is one principal role that we share in common, that is to be the best human. All up here, okay. The common role we play in life is to be best human being possible. the best undali. Role is, the best role is played by us, not just a role. The best human being. Answer simply one. Channelizing energy is needed for stability to prevail in the form of. Prevail in the form of. Peace and harmony need to be channelized. Two are different. Peace different, harmony different. So two nouns are given. So they need to be, and moreover channelized. Crucial role played. Who played crucial role? Crucial role played to channelize energy is needed for peace and harmony. Not sure. Crucial role played by somebody. For stability, peace and harmony to prevail, it is crucial to channelize one's energy towards constructive actions. Answer fourth one grammatically correct. Fear is inside us, driving everywhere in everyone. If you learn to observe, you can see clearly that most of us are driven by fear. Okay. Observe the fear and then you are driven by it. You can keep any one, means either of them, either and or then not both. And if you are keeping them, use if you observe the fear, then you are driven by it. Learning to fear is way to observe and see it clearly. Answer is only two. Meditation is the highest spiritual technique that needs to be practiced diligently and devotedly by qualified practitioners. Okay. SC is verb or C is verb? In practice, SC is verb or C is verb? C is noun, SC is verb. So to be practiced diligently, okay. Technique is a way of meditation. Technique is a way of meditation. And CED wrong. Practice spiritual technique diligently and devotedly. How do you need to practice it? Practice it diligently and devotedly. Not correct. Highest spiritual technique is practiced. Answer is only one. No success may cause havoc in one's life. Havoc is nothing but a trouble, issue. No success may cause havoc. Not sure. Financial success without emotional balance. Financial success is there. Emotional balance is not there. Can cause havoc in person's life. Okay. Emotional balance requires a havoc? No. Without balancing emotions, it is required. Answer is only two. Now, did you do this? Did you do this section? Easy or difficult? Is this easy or difficult? Oh my God. Have you done this section? The fear of insurgency in red terror hit districts is means present or past, is such that every year the civil administration, so present civil administration is singular or plural? So should I take V1 or V1 yes or yes? I need V1 yes or yes. Only one option is there, V1 yes or yes. This is V1, LY, V1 yes. Yes, noun. Fifth one should be in the first blank. Wherever fifth one is in there, that is the answer. Answer 3 or 4. Our job is to decide 3 or 4. Now next. Success based on how many kilometers away from the headquarters its officials can go freely to dash state schemes. To connive means neglect, overlook. Neglect state schemes. Or third one, implement state schemes. What should I take? State schemes, implement or neglect? Implement. Let me check last one. Means 2 is common, right? Arduously. Many state welfare schemes are in fact carried out by NGOs like Ramakrishna Mission Ashram that has been working arduously, means sincerely. Answer fourth option. Madras High Court in November did something to the government's populist policy. So this High Court did something to this policy. And November is in the future or past? Any time indicator, future time indicator or past time indicator. See, generally when dates appear, years appear, we generally take past simple or future simple. If you want to take future simple, we require will or shall, and before the blank there is no will shall, and in the options also will shall is not there. So I require only past simple. Check which is having V2. Succor, it's cut about V1, E2, V2. Help V1, harangue you noun, pity noun. Can you make out this is V2? At least you don't know the meaning, but can you make out? Lambasted. Lambasted is nothing but criticize harshly, aggressively. So Madras High Court in November criticized that policy. Criticized the government's populist policy and so-called freebies governance which put extreme pressure on state finances. It is a dash that. It is a, two nouns are there, harangue, pity. It is a pity that harangue. Harangue means lecture. What should come? It is a dash that, lecture that, pity that. And three, only this is the answer, right? It is a pity that the judiciary has to step into council reforms in governance while giving dash to the poor, while giving succor. Succor is nothing but aid or help. So 1 or 4 means given option, second option. 1. The diligence is nothing but hard working nature. The diligence with which Mary Kom has, what is needed after has? V3. Only 2 V3s are there. Walked or pursued. She has walked the sports, pursued the sports. Pursued, fourth option, 4. Third option is the right answer, let us confirm it. She has pursued the sports and excelled at the world stage, extremely inspiring at 35 years of age, with 5 world titles already in the back. She does the talk. She walked the talk. Do you know walked the talk? Walk the talk means whatever you say, you implement it. That is called walk the talk. Suppose if I say I will win 2 medals, I will win it. So I am walking my talk. Whatever I said talk, that I am following it. Whatever I have promised, I am following it. That is walk the talk. She walked the talk against her opponent in front of the packed stadium and increased her tally to an all-time dash record. All-time historical record. According to scientists from IIT Madras in collaboration with researchers from Purdue University, US, the devastation dash by Kerala floods. Devastation dash by floods. Torrential by, relentless by, travailed by, wrought by, inundation by, swamp by. Do you know the meaning? You know the meaning of all the words? At least 1, 2. At least do you know part of speech? So in the second blank, what do I require? The dash. But already volumes noun is given. Adjective. AL, torrential volumes, okay, relentless. Any word ending with LESS, full. You know, harmful, harmless, useful, useless, adjectives of that. Travailed means struggled volumes, wrought volumes, inundation, no, ION swamp. Not sure, but look at the last one, that dash, full stop. What do I need in that? What is the only noun in that? Answer. ION, inundation. Do you know inundation is nothing but flood. Full of something is called inundation. Swamp ante telusa? Kind of mud. అందులో మునిగిపోవడం swamp. And torrential, droplet అంటే streaming అనమాట, drops లాగా వాటర్ పడడం. Relentless, continuous. So if fifth option is the last, then answer is second option. The devastation wrought by means caused by Kerala floods. It was the dash volumes. What volumes? It was the torrential volumes, continuous. Due to short-sighted policies, the entire Kashmiri population has now become what? Kashmiri population has now become impetus, resentment, alienated, steadfast, ferocious. Don't you find this is odd man out? In the options, MENT odd man, LY odd man. Am I correct? MENT means noun. Check noun context. The positive resentment, become resentment, reduce resentment. So in all three possibilities there. Ferociously. Now become ferociously. Population has become ferociously. No. ఇక్కడ adjective రావాలి. Population has become impetus, noun, no. Alienated, separated, divided. Third one is suitable in the first blank. So due to short-sighted policies, the entire Kashmiri population has become alienated. However, the development can bring positive dash change in many of those problems. Positive, steadfast, okay. Catalectic also okay. Steadfast means consistent, regular. Catalectic means some sort of positive boost. So 3 is starting. So resentment, do you know resentment? Feeling disappointed because of injustice. అన్యాయం జరిగింది అని ఫీల్ అవ్వడం, నేను మోసపోయానని ఫీల్ అయ్యేదాన్ని resentment. I feel injustice happened to me, that is resentment. For instance, with goods, jobs and school children and youth would focus on study and work, similarly development will reduce. Development will reduce what among the people? Resentment. Second one is last. Fourth one. Last section, close test. Have you done this section? The cleansing of the statute books. Statute is nothing but a rule, order, government order. What is statute? So, statute books of provisions that criminalize a dash among adults, that criminalize relations among adults. So, criminalize what kind of relation? Relation, noun, adjective is needed. Accordant. Accordant means related to, similar to, like according to. Consensual. You know, consent. Consent means agree, permission, acceptance. United, agreed. So what is suitable? What kind of relations? What is the passage about? To file a criminal complaint, sorry, I'm going far. Among relations among adult continues. With the Supreme Court finally striking down a colonial era that made adultery punishable with a jail term. Adultery, do you know? Having an illegal relationship is called adultery. Wife and husband both are there. For example, husband has another affair, that is adultery. Or if wife has another affair with another person, it is adultery. So that made adultery punishable with a jail term and a fine. So they have brought this adultery under punishable offense, and fine is also there. Now what kind of relations they need? Accordant, consensual, united, agreed. Accordant means similar to, not related. Answer 2, 3, 4. And united relations 2 or 4. consensual relations. You will understand what is consensual at the end of the passage. In four separate but dash opinions. In four separate but dash opinions. What kind of opinions? Clashing means fighting. Synchronized means combining. Sync, positive, negative. Conquering. Do you know conquering? Coexist. So what kind of opinions? What is given below the blank? Four separate kind of positive but dash opinions. What kind of opinions? Clashing or synchronized opinions, concurring, coexisting opinions. All of you are okay. Which one would you like to take? A 5-judge bench headed by Chief Justice of India, Deepak Mishra, finally dash India into company of countries that no longer consider adultery an offense, only a ground for divorce. Finally, this judge said if anybody is involved in adultery, they can go for a divorce rather than offense. That's what he said. So, answer is concurring opinions. Why concurring, we'll see. In four separate but concurring opinions, a 5-bench judge headed by Chief Justice of India, Deepak Mishra, finally dash India into company of countries. Incorporated into India into transported? No. Assimilate and gather? No. Integrated, gather, same. Answer is incorporated, involved. You know, there are some countries, they treat this adultery as not an offense. If anybody is involved in adultery, that there is no punishment, no offense, they can go for divorce. So in those countries list, India joined. They have removed provisions related to adultery in the Indian Penal Code and the Code of Criminal Procedure. So they have removed this. According to section 497 of IPC, which now stands struck down, a man had the right to initiate criminal proceedings against his wife's lover. Now this is removed, but now this is removed. A man had the right to initiate criminal proceedings against the wife's lover. For example, husband is there and wife is there, but wife has a boyfriend. This fellow can take criminal action against this ex-fellow. So, in treating women as their husband's property, as individuals bereft of means lack of agency, that law was a dash. So, how was the husband treating? Husband was treating wife as ownership. She is my possession. I am the owner of my wife. In that way, he is filing case against wife lover. So, this law, the law was dash gender discriminatory. It was ruckus. Ruckus means noisily, blatantly, open, straightforward, without shame. Boisterous, full of energy, rowdy, going against. So answer is second option, blatantly. Ante, bhavamatam lekunda. So it was blatantly gender discriminatory. Aptly means suitably. The court also struck down the section 1982 of the CPC under which the husband alone could complain against adultery. Till now, only an adulterous woman's husband could prosecute her lover, though she could not be punished. An adulterous man's wife had no such right. Means here also same thing. What is happening? A husband can file a case against a wife's lover, but opposite is not there. If wife is there, husband has a lover. She cannot file a case against the lover of husband. That possibility is not there. That's what he's saying. So also struck down which the husband alone could complain against adultery. Now, till now, only an adulterous woman's husband could prosecute her lover, though she could not be punished. An adulterous Man's wife had no such right. Adulterous man ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో వాళ్ళ వైఫ్ హక్కు లేదు. In a further comment on her lack of sexual freedom and her commodification under the 150-year-old law, her affair with another would not dash. After would not, V1 is needed. Would not dash to adultery if it had the consent of her husband. Now consent. This wife has a lover. Wife will go and take the permission that I have a boyfriend, I will roam with him or I will live with him. If husband says yes, she has no problem, she can go. So that is called husband's consent, it was mentioned. So our affair would not dash if it had the consent of her husband. So if husband says okay, it is not adultery. So would not dash to adultery, would not represent to, represent generally it does not take to, responsive to, measure to, amount to. Answer 2 or 4, only these two take 2. Amount to means responsible for, accountable to. So if the husband gives permission, then it is not adultery, ad adultery kadanta. Should I read entire first paragraph? Should I skip and go for second? Because our 5 fill in the blanks finished in the first paragraph, right? Should I go for second paragraph directly? But the challenge before the court was not to dash the right to file a criminal complaint, not to dash the right, compare the right, adjust the right, equalize, emulate. Emulate means copy. A husband has a right, but a wife does not have any right, he is mentioning. Wife ki hakku ledanta file chese hakku, husband ku undanta adultery lo involve avuthe. So here equalize the right. Equalize the right to file a criminal complaint by allowing a woman to act against her husband's lover. It was instead to give the IPC and the CRPC a good dusting to dash it of Victorian era morality. So this is called Victorian era morality. We need to do something. Good dusting. Dusting and dumu dulupadam anamata. To dash it off. Eradicate does not take off. Rid of, yes. Divest, do you know divestment? Opposite of investment. If the government is selling the shares of, if the government, so for example, a government organization is there, government has 51% stake and it wants to sell 10% stake. It is divestment only? Disinvestment. Oh my God. Anyways, exonerate. Exonerate means free from blame. Means excuse. So, answer is rid of. So we need to rid off that Victorian era morality. It is only in a dashed legal landscape that individual rights flourish. A dynamic legal landscape, radical, reformist, progressive. Radical is nothing but these two kind of synonym. Means kind of rebellious, and dynamic means always changing. Progressive means positively changing. What should I take? Only in positively changing landscape. Progressive. That individuals' rights flourish, and with the decriminalization of adultery, India has taken another step towards rights-based social relations instead of state-based moral order. The decriminalization of adultery comes soon after Supreme Court judgment that read down Section 377 of the IPC to decriminalize homosexuality, thereby enabling diverse gender identities to be unafraid of the law, is heartening. However, it is matter of concern that refreshing the statute books is being left to the judiciary. So statute books ఏవైతేనో దాన్ని రిఫ్రెష్ చేయాల్సింది ఎవరు? జుడిషియరీకి వదిలిపెట్టేద్దాం, without any proactive role of parliament in amending dash laws, reverting laws, backsliding laws, regressive laws, relapsing laws. Revert అంటే go back. Go back, revert. Get back, go back. Backsliding same, regressive same, relapse. Relapse also same, going back but worse. Going back but worse anamata. Earlier, for example, a person is smoking cigarettes every day, 5 cigarettes is smoking, and finally he has decided to quit. He has decided to quit and he quit. Successfully first day finished without smoking cigarettes. Second day finished. But after 3 days, he was not able to control his temptation, so he started. When he started, this time he is smoking 6 cigarettes a day, 7 cigarettes a day. This is relapse. Deteriorating. So what should I need? Amending dash loss. What kind of loss? Regressive, relapsing, reverting, backsliding? No. Answer 3, 4. Becoming worse, loss means worse outunna, deteriorate outunna loss or regressive. Regressing, just going back. Answer is what? Or backsliding? 3, 4. You can take 3. Law is law, situation becomes worse. Law is law only, situation becomes worse. The shocking message here is not merely that provisions such as section 497 or 377 remained so long in the IPC. It is also that Parliament failed in its legislative responsibility to dash them. Parliament failed its responsibility to dash them. Approach them, address them, okay. Bespeak is nothing but indicate. Spout means kind of increasing, bulging, going up. Answer is failed to address. That's all for now. Thank you for your participation.